This is the Gold Stars brand Summer Before First Grade Workbook. I really didn't want my son to lose anything that he had gained in kindergarten. I had noticed so many leaps and bounds that he had learned, and I was just so impressed with everything that he had gained in kindergarten that over the summer I didn't want him to lose that going into first grade. So this 75 fun activities, so it has spelling and phonics, reading and language arts, math, and the measurements and time. So that was some of the things that they had worked on in kindergarten. The only thing that I was not impressed with this book was the stickers. So I got my kids some extra stickers. They just were kind of hard to get out, and they weren't the best stickers, but the contents in the book were great. So we worked with like vowel sounds, ending, and these were all things that he had done in kindergarten. So it was a great review. So he was able to work on, I really wanted him to keep working on his writing, his letters, his penmanship. So that was something that he did here, like practicing the letters. And I didn't make him necessarily go page by page. We kind of skipped around. There was some coloring, adding in the letters, working with groups. And what I also really like here is that there's notes for the parents to help bring what you are teaching your child to life. So that's great. So not only is this tracing the letters, it's working with the different sounds. So helping with the different sounds. And you know, these are common sounds and letters. So rhyming is really common in reading. Working on blending the words together. So I just like kind of flipping through the book for you so you can know what you're purchasing. And so there was a little bit of some tests in here that you could give to your child for sight reading. You can have them read a poem. That's great. Working on their reading skills, reading the bedtime story, quick little quizzes, syllables. So, you know, you're working on, you know, how many syllables are there in something. And these are, you know, things that they are doing in kindergarten that you're just continuing on. Days of the week, useful words, working on sentence making. So this is more of like your language arts, finding the rhymes. Let's see if I can find some of the math stuff for you. The math is more towards the back. So missing numbers, the ordering of the numbers. So drawing the arrow from, you know, one to the next, doing number lines, counting all the way up to 100. So filling in the blanks here, doing some subtraction work, doing some addition work, counting in tens. You can kind of find what's missing. So you're looking for that pattern recognition and encouraging your child to practice, you know, playing countdown games, counting to 15, counting to 10. So that's kind of like part of the math section. Sight words, I know in our kindergarten class, they really drilled down, focusing on sight words and reading the fairy tale. So, you know, focusing on reading and keeping all of those words fresh in their brain. But yeah, it was just great just to kind of help keeping some of his skills up over the summer from kindergarten and stepping into first grade. So I hope that this gives you an idea if this is a book that is right for your family. We really enjoy doing it for our family. As you see, we're still in the middle of it because it's still summertime, and I hope that this helps make your purchase.